How you doing? I'm Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
I work for corporate investigation in the workplace today.
Okay.
Would you mind answering some questions about favoritism in your workplace?
Yeah, that
Comfortable?
works. Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. In what ways have you seen your boss in your workplace show favoritism?
Where do I start? This guy is kind of a jerk. When it comes to responsibility and stuff, we tend to have a more female-oriented work base, and I don't really understand it. I've been with this company for 10 years and just bust my butt every day, and yet at the same time, whenever a big project comes up, my work shows that I can handle it, but yet he always gives it to like the female counterparts, and it's really kind of upsetting. I don't think it's really fair.
I think it is that he leans towards the females and not the men.
I don't know if it's just because he's not married. I mean, he's a good-looking guy, so I don't know why he's, unless there's something going on, that we don't know about. But, he definitely tends to cater towards the females. He'll call them into their offices, give them compliments while they're working, compliment on the way they dress, compliment the way they might style their memos. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. What does that do for your atmosphere or your work ethic at your company?
It makes us guys kind of not want to try anymore. Like I said, I've been there for a long time and I bust my butt all the time. And like the guys are just now starting to slack off because we're not getting what's due to us. Like I know a lot of the guys that I work with, we're real good friends, and we put a lot of good work into our efforts, into our projects, and we're not seeing a return.
Do you think favoritism in your workplace is an abuse of power towards your boss?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The guy, just absolutely abuses his power to handle out the work that he wants to get done. I've even seen him, he's got a project himself or something that he gets to work on and dumps it off on his secretary so he can go play golf, early on the weekend. So it's really not right, and he definitely abuses it. Also with showing favoritism towards the females. He'll take them out for drinks and like a group of them and just have a good time, and it's really kind of annoying because normally the guys go out for beers and stuff at the bar, so it doesn't make sense, and it's just really upsetting.
Okay, in what ways have you seen your boss show favoritism in your company?
I think a big thing is the way he chooses to have a relationship with the males that work in our office. A big issue is it's so frustrating because he has a very in-depth and personal relationship with all the males as opposed to the women who he doesn't have a relationship with. I know it's not just in the workplace, it's a relationship that he builds outside of work. He takes the guys out for drinks, they have, poker nights during the week, they go out to dinner, they have, all this male bonding time, and so because they've built a close relationship outside of work, that when they come into work, they're, cracking jokes.
Have you ever confronted him about his favoritism?
No, I haven't talked to him. About it before. I mean, I've considered talking to him about it, but honestly, I feel like he's in his own world and he already has his mind made up, and I feel like he's a hard person to confront as a female because he has a relationship solely with men, and I think it's just hard to confront him, and I think that if I did try to talk to him about it, it wouldn't make a difference.
And do you think it's an abuse of power? Do you think that he's using his position to do whatever he wants with his relationships?
Oh, most definitely. I think that he thinks because he's the boss, he can do what he wants. He can choose to treat people the way he wants, and I mean that's not a fair work environment. I joined this job because I thought that I was going to be able to make a difference in this company and my voice was going to be heard, and that's not the case at all. And I think it's frustrating because our boss chooses to treat the men with favoritism and the women feel inferior to him.
And if this continues, do you think that you would end up leaving your job or staying with your job?
I mean, realistically, I'm not happy there. It's frustrating to go to work every day and feel degraded by your boss, and to be in an environment that has a negative morale. But with the way the economy is, it's a job, and I need a job right now. And if I walked out of my office, it isn't guaranteed that I would find a job in a week, and I need to be working, and I think that's what keeps me there.
Okay. All right. What are some of the examples that your boss shows to show equal opportunities in your workplace?
He gets along with everybody pretty similarly. Anytime there's a promotion, everybody's got really a shot at any position. It's really based on effort and not who you are or what you look like or whether you and him are buddies. He's pretty fair about it usually.
What is your boss's attitude in the workplace?
He can get a little friendly with people, but mainly he likes to keep it professional. Like he'll joke around, but he'll joke around with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he walks the important line between professional and fun, which is really a big deal.
How does it affect your work ethic or the company's work ethic?
I think, everybody really works hard because everyone's got a shot at promotions or really getting recognized for their work. Usually when there's a contest or, some type of promotion, it's based on, quantifiable things. Things are easy to measure, not, oh, me and him are buddies, let me hook him up.
Notice, does anyone try to get favoritism out of him or try to get him to like them more or anything like that?
I mean, that's just office politics. There's always going to be that guy who's trying to work the ladder, with personal skills rather than work ethic and just by doing a good job. And, I mean, you're going to get that everywhere, but he's done a really good job at, he'll be friends with them, but, you're not going to get promoted because of that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thanks for watching. This is a production of Deuces.
Deuces. I think it was of you guys.
There we go.